So this video is about those running for Bernalillo County Sheriff. You guys may remember me. I was doing that one time. I was running for sheriff one time, you know. I would have been Sheriff Hawk. Or maybe I will be Sheriff Hawk somewhere else. But not in this little racist ass state. That ain't gonna happen. No, I'm gonna put it where it matters for my folks. Like you doing what matters for your folks. And you can say I'm being racist, whatever, but tough shit, and I don't care about your feelings. You can sit here and turn this off, or you can keep watching it. And you can tell me why I'm not supporting any sheriff in Bernalillo County Sheriff right now, running for sheriff right now. I'm not supporting any of them. I'm not supporting any of them. None of them. Because I don't have to. We don't have to. As constitutional people under the Constitution, as we're supposed to be, we can militia our own people together. We can rally behind who we want to rally behind. We don't necessarily have to rally behind people who don't care about black people really, who just want to pander us out as subtly as a friend or as a, oh, you're woke, you're awake, you know stuff, yeah, hang out with us. And that's on the conservative side too. Is, oh yeah, you know the laws, you know this, you can hang out with us. They don't honor race, they don't honor their culture, they honor the law. Okay, well, you need people to know what the hell they are, to love themselves deeper, to figure out where they're going to love themselves and how they can love themselves freely. This is why people left this country. They go to places where there's mostly black people, South America, Africa, whatever, and they don't want to be around with this shit. I'm talking about black people like myself, you know, getting tired of your shit, getting fed up with your shit. None of you sheriffs, people running for sheriff, have your best interests at heart. I repeat, no sheriff running for Bernalillo County right now has any person's best interests at heart long term. They don't. They talk even a good friend of they're talking about, you know, going after people's bonds and all that stuff. He ain't doing shit to rally people behind him, to get people behind him to say, oh, you know, if we are going to be constitutionalists, then let's all be constitutionalists across the boards and even Steven across the boards. No. It's only partial. It's only partial. They don't want to hear about the Fourth Amendment. They don't want to hear a black man, they know, because they want to violate my Fourth Amendment rights every time I hit the street. They want to violate my Fifth Amendment, which is my ability to not say nothing. And my ability not, and the Fourth Amendment, just for y'all to catch up, is protection of your information, search and seizure, okay? That's a violation, to go into somebody's information who just because you see them there. It's a violation. It's a violation. And people on the conservative side don't seem to care. They don't care about that action of, they don't care about the Constitution being violated that leads to shootings, that leads to people going into riots, that makes people militia up and have to fight the rioters. And the media says, oh, look at this racist militia people. It's like, it look like me, motherfucker. Dog, motherfucking Klan member to you, motherfucker. Fuck. Do I look KKK to you? Do I like I like white chicks? I don't even like white chicks. What the fuck you talking about? Like, for real. Like, get out of my face, man. This is why I didn't run for sheriff. This is why I like to be able to be free to say I don't like you for who you are. I don't like when your race is doing this. I don't like when my race is doing that. Some of y'all too sensitive to hear that shit, especially in little New Mexico when you got your mama raising you and you got your daddy who was raised by his mama raising you. So you ain't got, you know, you just a fucking bitch. You know? You get fuck what you call you a man or girl, you still like a fucking bitch. You know? You don't act tough. You gotta get warrior in this world, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? I want to be able to curse on a microphone, and it means something. Can't do that shit. Can't do that shit running for office. So this is why I don't support nobody running for office right now, because they do not care about everybody's Fourth Amendment rights, Fifth Amendment rights. They're going after some big old thing by themselves. Motherfucker, you're not Mario. You're not Luigi. You can't eat flowers and go take on a whole bunch of... No, man, no. You're gonna need everybody behind you. And how everybody's gonna get behind you, sheriff, whoever's gonna run for sheriff, is when you able to show how everybody gains value from listening to what you have to say. And they gain value from it. When they gain value, the common person going to his store every day, taking care of his kids, ain't got time to think about the damn surety bonds or any of these bonds, whatever. I'm saying it probably wrong, whatever, but they ain't got time for that nonsense. That don't affect them daily, day to day. We affects them day to day as being harassed for looking like me, looking like a different demographic than where you are and getting searched. That's a fucking problem. That's a problem. That leads to shootings. That leads to riots. The fucking bond hasn't led to nobody getting killed over it. So again, those running for office right now do not care about the black people where they live, do not care about the people who are getting harassed the most by the cops, which are people who are poor and people of color in those areas. And it's fucked up because this is exactly how other countries fell when they sit there and let the Imperial Guard run around and tax you for any little thing on you or harass you for looking like you. This has happened before, and you want to repeat. So fuck anybody running for sheriff in Bernalillo County right now. Fuck them. I don't have no care about it because they want to talk about what's affecting us on a day-to-day level, a day-to-day level, which is what they don't want to do. They want to just look at everything. Oh, the primaries are coming up. I gotta make everything look nice and white for the status quo so I can get those nice white folks to vote for me and to vote for my cause and be behind me. And then I was like, hey, man, living there with one of the guys running for us. I said, hey, man, show me where the events are. Show me where the events are. Nope. No address. Silence. Because you don't want me coming up and saying stuff like this because you will look stupid. You will look like a fool because you are fucking lying. And not directly lying, but you're not telling all the truths that will get people behind you, that will stop the riot situation that we have in our country. Law enforcement, people running for law enforcement, people running for sheriff. Guess what? We have a law enforcement issue. We have riots that get funded and start like that and get gaslit like that. And you're not even going and talk about why it's not necessary. You are going to fail. Your left flank is wide open and you're going to get fucking trashed in it. And because why? You let them regroup on their right flank. So your dumb ass is done. You know, your dumb ass is done. This is why I am leaving New Mexico. I don't see no long-term shit happening here, man. You know, especially not with no damn anybody in office who ain't helping out black folks. Only way I will be in New Mexico, the way I need to be in New Mexico, and when I do come to New Mexico, and the only way I will be here is in the black capacity. Yeah, in the black capacity. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I support who you don't support. You know, everybody's all like, oh, we're all together. They're all one human race. Fuck you, fuck that shit. If that was the case, you wouldn't have to say that shit. We'd have to say that shit. We was all one fucking human race. We had to say that shit, but we have to. And you got to turn them, and you the motherfuckers got to turn a blind eye to violent shit that happens to us. Motherfuckers, sheriffs running for Bernalillo County. Somebody will get shot in another state and they will use this state as a riot test ground. Dumb fucker. Wake up. Talk to people about where their violation of their Constitution has happened and where you are going to promise where it won't happen again. For if you don't, and I say this, if anybody who does not speak about everything dealing with the Constitution and how it does affect people day to day, if you do not speak on this, if you're so busy trying to get them to be Christian before you get them to be free, you're going to fail. Leave people's spirituality alone. Let their modus operandi align with yours. Yeah, I'm smoking this. That's another reason why I didn't want to run for sure. Because I want to smoke my damn weed and play my damn guitar and shoot my guns and be loud and wear my dreadlocks long. You know what I'm saying? Long as hell. Y'all continue to think that cops are just these neat, straight, up and down, narrow white dudes and shit. I ain't here to challenge y'all what you think. Y'all ain't that important to me. Because I wasn't that important to you. So, again, if anybody running for sheriff is not talking about protecting your Fourth Amendment rights, so your first five, third one's kind of like, whatever. Go research. If they're not talking about protecting your first, second, Fourth and Fifth Amendments, off top, those are the amendments that we deal with every day. If they're not talking about those amendments, they are not for you. They're just trying to get another job. They're trying to get another comfort, and they will maintain that status white ass quo to make sure your ass stays in your place. There is no fucking new day. Fuck the bullshit. People talk about, oh, you know, Donald Trump's Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump's Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck about another man fucking doing what he got to do. A man's gonna look at his survival long term before anything else. He don't care about nobody camping in their fucking car. He ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't gotta save the world. You disappear from him and never hear from him again. Why you worried? Where's your world at? What you gonna do in the world for yourself? You know? Again, even with all the Q shit movement, that's still Club of Rome. Even in the fucking, you know, what do you call it? Yeah, people don't hate me. Yeah, you can hate me for saying that. Yeah, the Q movement is Club of Rome, man, because of the Army of Northern Virginia or Northern Alliance, whatever you call that. Those people who used to be Masons, and those people who used to be Masons, part of Club of Rome. We go all the way back if you're going to keep fucking around, man. You know, Club of Rome ain't shit for black folks, y'all. They don't care. They'll use you here and there to be like, oh, yeah, they're cool with black people, but they don't care. They don't want you. They don't care. They want you to be docile, status quo. Or do they want you to be empowered? The ones that want you to be empowered, you vote there. The one wants you to be empowered. So if that's Trump, fine, fuck it, you roll there. You know, if that's whoever, you roll there. But the one who's actually doing stuff for you. And why would they do stuff all of a sudden now that they could have did years ago? Think about it. Why are they doing stuff now that they could have did years ago? Because they about to fucking lose their country. And they're losing it every day. And then everybody's all of a sudden to be cool with each other. Fucking idiots, you're fucking slow again. And it's like those white folks with the rebel flag who like to splatter around and shit. I know what the rebel flag is, so I don't get offended by it. But don't get mad when 1,000 other niggers don't fucking know. Yes, I said 1,000 other niggas don't fucking know, because guess what? You didn't spend 100 years post the war talking about how cool what the flag meant. You didn't use that. You allowed the KKK to use your rebel flag to kill people with, to persecute with that. You allowed the flag, even the American flag, to be used as a means to achieving violence on its own citizens post-slavery and before it, and after it. And then you got this thing with the rebel flag and all that shit. Nobody knows what the fuck that is. They think it's a symbol of a bunch of rednecks running around fucking want to kill them, and y'all still push it around. So people gonna be weird when they see it. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna get leery when they see a bunch of white shirts and cowboy hats rolled up. Yeah, man. It's gonna be weird. It'll be weird. It'll be fucking weird, right? Come on. Who cares about you and what you gotta go through day to day is the one you need to be voting for. And if none of them are talking about that shit, don't vote for none of them. Don't put none of them. None of them. None of them need our vote. We don't need somebody in office either. We can choose who we want. We don't need to go by the roundhouse to say what we can or can't do. We can do what the fuck we want. Why are we waiting for someone else why do we need somebody to tell us what to do? Huh? What's right and what's wrong, huh? Huh? What's right and what's wrong? That's what Dick Gregory used to do. He said, huh? What? Huh? You hear me? Yeah, like, huh? Why? Why bother? You know, don't bother. You know, towns, counties, HOAs can do their own private enforcement, their own private sheriff, their own private security. There's no need for someone to trick you, to lie to you, to act like they're going to do something for you when they're not. And I'm talking to all you can is running for something. All you can is running for something. If nobody is talking about the Dominion voting machines, and if nobody is talking about changing how cops no longer should be okay violating constitutional laws, then that candidate does not care about you long term. They care about their short term achievement of egoism. They say they got something, got somewhere. Thanks for tuning in this video. Oh my God, I almost went 15 minutes. It was about 15 minutes long. But I had to tell you, a lot of people are not awake to what's going on. A lot of people are very, very stupid and very complacent. If they're not behind you, getting behind you, then don't get behind them. United Civil Force. Because united, we are civil and we are a force.